Hi guys, I'm Miss Amanda. Today we're going to read another Pete the Cat story called Pete the Cat, Pete at the Beach by James Dean. Then we'll do our storyboard when we finish. It's a hot day. Pete the Cat goes to the beach with his mom and his brother Bob. Let's go in the water, Bob says. Maybe later, says Pete. Bob likes to surf. He rides the big waves. It looks like fun. I'm hot, says Pete. Go in the water, says Mom. Maybe later, says Pete. Pete makes a sandcastle. His mom helps him dig. Here comes a big wave, and there goes Pete. What's going to happen to his sandcastle? Oh no, where did his sandcastle go? Bob rides a big wave. Wow, says Pete. That looks like fun. Pete and his mom take a walk. They find seashells. They see a crab. Pete's feet get wet. His feet feel cool. The rest of him is hot. What does he have to do to cool down the rest of his body? It's time for lunch. Pete eats a sandwich. He drinks lemonade. The sun is very hot, and Pete is very, very hot. Bob is wet and cool. Let's play ball, says Pete. No, thanks, says Bob. I want to surf. Pete throws the ball, and his mom catches it. Let's get our feet wet, says Mom. Well, okay, says Pete. The water is cool. It feels good. He goes in deeper. Bob waves to Pete. I want to show you how to surf, he yells. Pete does not say maybe later. He says, let's do it. Lie on the board, says Bob. Pete lies on the board. Paddle, says Bob. Pete paddles out. He waits for a big wave. A big wave is coming. Stand up, says Bob. Pete stands up. What do you think's going to happen? Then Pete falls down. It was scary, but it did not hurt. Try again later, says Bob. Pete wants to try again now. Pete lies down again. He paddles out and waits. Here comes a wave. Pete stands up. This time he rides the wave. Good job, says Bob. Pete wants to surf all day. Bob does too, so they take turns. Pete and Bob rock and roll with the waves. What a great day. So look, Pete had fun after all. It's okay to be afraid, but it is more fun to surf. So sometimes we're afraid to try new things, right? But sometimes you end up liking it. You could try new food and end up liking it, or new things to do. So Pete never went in the water before at the beach, and then he likes surfing. Alright guys, let's do our storyboard. Who remembers the first step of the story? Was it them driving to the beach? Or was Pete in the water? It was them driving to the beach, right? That was first. Then who remembers what happened? Was Pete standing on the land watching Bob surf, or did he build a sandcastle? He was watching his brother surf first. Then, did Pete build a sandcastle, or did he test the water? He built a sandcastle next with his mom. Then, did Pete and his mom see a crab and some seashells? Or did Pete fall off the wave? They saw the crab and seashells. Next, did Pete and his family eat lunch? Or was Pete really good at surfing? They ate lunch next. Then, did Pete want to play ball and his brother want to surf? Or did Pete fall off the wave? Pete wanted to play ball next, right? And his brother still wanted to surf. Next, did Pete and his mom finally test the water? Or was Pete on the surfboard? They tested the water first, right? And then Pete realized it wasn't so bad after all. Then, did Pete finally give surfing a chance? Or was he really good at surfing? He gave it a chance, right? And then he fell off the wave. But he was okay. It didn't hurt, he said. And last but not least, Pete was good at surfing. And Pete's brother Bob was so nice, he helped Pete learn how to surf. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that story with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye!